Hey guys, welcome back. So quick update on Big Bear. It's been a while since we have talked about this one, especially after this big flush down. We covered it somewhere around there, around $6, saying that yeah, at some point it could have tested 200-day moving average, and it just came across yesterday. I was watching and it just was sitting at its 200-day moving average, slightly above it, and did a little bit of a bounce. So, but this stock, well, it's an AI stock, right? Big Bear AI. It is not participating AI theme at all after missing the earnings report. Yearly opening price somewhere right there, and we're just sitting year to date flat, zero return. If you consider the 50% dilution that I talked about in 2025, where they have dumped shares, diluted the shares by 50%, maybe even more right now, you can go take a look at the dilution tracker and pretty much type the ticker, take a look, or go take a look at the SEC filings, have a look. Okay, so I'm not diving there, I'm not going there, but this is going to be a very quick one. So the point is, Broadcom, like AVGO, they reported pretty good earnings. Stock jumped pretty crazy. Nvidia, pretty good earnings, still rallying pretty crazy with the AI theme. Yesterday we had Oracle report pretty crazy earnings, right? And then we had Microsoft deal with Nibis, I believe, right? Which went up 40% or so. So no participation whatsoever by this small cap AI name. So I was looking at the option activity and pretty much going through the dark pool orders as well. So the only thing that was standing out yesterday, I believe September 10th, 3.6 million shares at $4.73, 17 million. So this is number 7. I'm not sure if this is a buy order, but if price stays above this level, sure, I would be considering it as a maybe possible dip buy. So to the upside, well, you want the stock to move for fundamental reasons, okay? Just like we talked about last time. Since they missed the earnings, we don't know what they're going to come up with, but it's not coming anytime soon. Maybe in the next 2 months, they will report 3 months. And I would be watching if this, ultra short term, everybody who has watched this channel knows that ultra short term, I watch 5-day moving average. You can see how 5-day moving average was resistance every single day during this option expiration. Literally every single day it has traded below it. So, but this, if you flip the chart, it can look like this to the upside as well. So you can just pretty much, if you're watching a stock that is uptrending, but it's uptrending like this, right? 5-day moving average acting as a support and it's just grinding ways up. In that sense, yeah, in that scenario where stock is an uptrending, yeah, it's in a support. But when it's in a downtrend, that acts as a resistance, pretty much algo selling, and I watch for the stock to trade above it. Very first indicator, get back above 5-day moving average, get back above 20-day moving average for the momentum to get going. So far, momentum, yeah, choppy downside. If you were trading options, you got smoked unless you had deep in the money and long expiration date. Otherwise, you got just smoked pretty hard, especially after volatility spike right there. So IV got crushed if you owned any options during this time. So watching essentially to the upside, 50-day moving average, 20-day moving average, these are resistance areas, and maybe gap fill area of $7 and $6.75. To the downside, if it cracks 450, well, we'll come back to this, but I would be watching 375, the breakout area right there. So this would be my another level of support if it cracks 200. But this stock hasn't cracked 200 in a while. Right there, we had a little bit of a couple days before they reported earnings, or it traded below after this huge pump and dump, and now this rally looking like a pump and dump as well. I have shown it many times already. I don't want to go there. I just want a quick update for those people who are asking about this name, because I zoomed out many times like this, and I have shown that all of the moves that it had in the past, like big rallies, they were faded almost like 90 to 100% of the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5th time where this stock took off around $4, rallied to $8.69, now back at near $5. So this is what I'm watching for BigBear.ai, and yeah, that's the quick update. I wanted to take a look at the option activity where let's quickly take a look at it. Where today, a little bit of a call buying, but overall in the last 7 days, calls were not too exciting. Yesterday, maybe a little bit of a call buying, and then at the end of the day, they got dumped. But today, a little bit of a call buying, but the net premiums are not that big. So this stock at some point was trading with very large premiums, and now those are gone, and this stock is pretty much in a no man zone, essentially. Very choppy. Volume has declined. So until some fundamental change or some catalyst, I'm not seeing any reason for the stock to get going to the upside. But yeah, it's definitely lagging the AI theme, where most of the AI names that were popping, essentially, of course, most of them large caps, but even small caps were participating, such as, I don't know, I was watching Applied Digital, right? We're going to talk about this one in the last few days, where AI stocks started reporting pretty good earnings and deals. After like pretty much having a dip, it bounced right back up. You can't say anything like that about Big Bear. So yeah, that's the quick update. Not a buy or sell recommendation. Let's see what happens with this name, but it's pretty much in a no man's zone for me personally, until it forms some sort of an uptrend. But that's the update. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.